Okay, this is attempt. I've lost count of the attempts here. Totally lost count, but let's see if it works this time. We've rebooted, we've updated, we've done all sorts of things to try and get this to work. So far, seems better. So far, actually, a lot better. Hey, hey, very, very promising. Oh, you guys have just been hanging out in chat. I love that. I've been stressing, just stressed out constantly. But let's see. Let's queue up. And did I rub did I rub cheetah blood on the router? I should keep some cheetah blood handy now that you mention it, but I did not, unfortunately. I just you know, I shook my fist in the general direction of Spectrum's headquarters, and I don't know which direction they're at, but let's see if this works. I don't know. I think I was just hitting like a little speed bump. Your father and you don't have cheetah blood? Yeah. You know, it's because it's inflation, just like cheetah blood's just too expensive these days. Uh, Louvre, the game changed so much. Wrath or vanilla PvP is just another game you prefer retail? Oh, you're talking about that. Yeah. It's pretty interesting. I don't know. I have not really tried any of the versions of Classic that they keep coming out with new versions of Classic. And I just I don't think it would be fun. It is a totally different game. It's like kind of like a while ago I went back and I played a little um, like Diablo 1 and Diablo 2, and it's hard to go back to that, like that where you're just kind of poking little goblins one at a time. That sort of gameplay is like that's gone. I don't think anybody could stand that. There's still quite the appetite for classics, so I mean I'm in the minority there, but like yeah. Stream is not lagging at all. All right. All right. We are back then. We are super back. Um, let's fire up the EU guy again. I think EU, it's getting a little late in the night over in the European Union, so we'll see. Don't have a whole lot of hopes there, but might as well. My password is too long, honestly. All right. All right, we're firing up EU. Whoa. Louvre, thank you for subbing and gifting subs. You give give him a sub to play Warlock. Fjern has been struggling. Fjern has been struggling. He is he's been dealing with a lot of like a lot of voices in his head telling him to do different things. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know. How can now he can watch with pleasure? Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I apologize for the stream being such a just on and off all day. Super annoying. Crazy, crazy. Let me see. Let's queue up on EU. All right. Actually, what time is it in the EU? It's like 4 a.m. You know what's funny is like, oh no, I'm getting no average weight now. I probably missed a few of the high rated games because there's always like high rated games at like 2, 3 a.m. local time of any server, which is so bizarre because that's like, gosh, like everyone must be like dead tired, but they're just like, gotta queue up, gotta keep queuing. Fearing things go good in your head, classes seem cool, then you play it, you're like, no, thanks. Fearing, I wonder if you'll be like, I think there's gonna be a large number of people, and I wonder if you'll be among them, where like midnight's gonna really change how a lot of classes feel to you, because I think they're really simplifying, at least on paper, they're simplifying a lot of stuff, which is gonna make like rotation wise a lot easier so people can focus more on other important things like positioning and target choice and that kind of stuff. And I think it'll be interesting because that'll kind of like level the playing field a little, which is good. And it'll make it easier for you to, you know what? It might be bad for you because it's going to make it easier for you to try different classes. Because uh, it's actually probably worse for people who are altaholics, people who can't stop playing alts because it's going to be easy to hop from one alt to another. You're okay with complexity? This is a playstyle? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. There are probably a lot of classes that I would enjoy the playstyle of. So like when I play Evoker, I'm actually like I think it's awesome. I think it's super fun, very like very you feel very powerful. And then when I play Druid, sometimes it's fun. I don't know. Comes and goes. I wouldn't be surprised if there are more classes out there that I think I would enjoy a lot. So the key is never to try them. I just never try them and I'll never know. Like I'll never try Shadow Priest because I'm pretty sure I'll like it and I don't need to know that. I've got enough on my plate. Yeah. All right. Okay. I think our stream has at least been stable for a couple minutes. That gives me hope. What classes interest me most? So actually the first class I played was Mage. I played a lot of Mage back in the day. It's the first class I got Gladiator on back in Burning Crusade Season 2. And it's different than it is now, that's for sure. The pace of the game is different, but I mean, I like casters in general. I mean, most games I play of any sort, like fantasy games, I'm always playing casters. Um, so I bet I'd like Shadow Priest and Mage a lot, honestly. But I haven't played Mage since, yeah, since Burning Crusade, really. If you're in your own Shadow Priest now, yeah, I think Shadow Priest is pretty awesome. They've got cool, like they have cool spell effects, cool class fantasy. Uh, yeah, Dotty Roddy class. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping Affliction feels like again soon. We'll see. Move. To be honest, you got a lock, but you just don't play it because you don't have the skill cap to kite 2 melee. Seeing that you can perform really good while mastering class. Yeah, I think kiting is better. So if you watch like some of the best locks in the game are really fun to watch because they can actually like navigate around a map while getting attacked by melee and still do damage. But most of us, normal people, it's not possible. So I don't even try. I barely kite. I port, I gate, but I don't like run around, because that slows down my damage and I'd rather just like blast away. And I think it's easier to play this way. It requires kind of like turning a switch on in your brain where you're like, okay, I give up on getting away. I'm just going to blast. And I think a lot of people have trouble turning on that switch. But once you do it, it completely like changes the way you view the game. And it's actually pretty fun. And it makes it simpler. So you're just more focused on getting through your rotation as well as you can while getting attacked. So you're doing a lot of instant casts and like weaving in fears and things mainly in order to bait kicks so you can do other stuff. So kiting is I actually I don't know if it's harder or easier. To me, it seems harder to kite, but maybe to a lot of people, kiting is easier. I don't know, but I do recommend trying it out. Just like don't even move around, just blast. Live kiting in marksman is so easy. Push 24 in Stellar Shovel. Yeah, yeah. Marksman is it's easy to kite because like you barely even need to be in line of sight of somebody to blast somebody's marksman. Because like you've got a lot of stuff that you can cast while moving, and you only need to be in line of sight of your target either when you start the cast, like rapid fire, or at the start and end of your cast. Like aim shot, it feels like you can like I don't know. Feels like there's ways to do it with barely being in line of sight. But with Warlock, you don't really have that optionality. You have to blast. Matt, you're messing around as Shadow Priest. It's crazy. You haven't really seen any other DPS that does almost 50-50 split on what hero talent the top you were playing. Oh, really? Is it like... I didn't know that there's like different options for the hero talent. Yeah. I think that there are more hero talent options that are viable in PvP than people think. That's actually kind of been my conclusion. 100% of players of Warlock players, they play almost exclusively Diabolist Demo and Soul Harvester Affliction. But Hellcaller Affliction and Soul Harvester Demo are both extremely viable. I don't know what causes people to uniformly pick one or the other, but I think it's kind of bizarre because I think like in terms of just like like actual damage performance and like ability to close out games and stuff like that, they're pretty close, both of them. It's weird. And I play a lot of locks. I feel like I can speak to that, you know. I play a lot of all the specs. The hero talent thing is kind of awesome for people who are like who play a single class, and like I basically have 6 different versions of Warlock I can play, and that's a lot because the hero talent's basically doubled the number of specs you have. If they're viable, they're not always viable, but it seems like right now they're all pretty viable. I guess Diabolist Destro is kind of harder to make work right now, but let's see, Louvre. Can be frustrating to not be able to use your burst window. Yeah. You just have to have lower expectations for what your burst looks like. So like there's the ideal scenario, which is you get away, you can like triple chaos bolt, whatever. It almost never works out like that. You know, you're almost always just trying to squeeze in one chaos bolt during your precog and then you're just back to shadow burning and conflag, you know? You think everyone just uses the talent tree from the top players? Yeah. You wish you could love a class like a Warlock, the main at next expansion. Part of it is I love Warlock. Part of it is I'm too old to try and learn a new class. I just don't have that energy anymore. Also, I have a lot of stuff on my main Warlock. Oh, this is not my main Warlock. But like I have a lot of stuff in my bags on my main Warlock, like toys and things that are not actually toys. They're not warband toys, but they're like engineering gadgets and stuff. And so that character, it has to be my main character forever. I mean, I can't possibly replace those on another character. So that's just how it is forever. Well, you know what? It's crazy. The stream is working great. What's not working great are the queue times. What in the world? Oh yeah, that's right. EU's probably done. I mean, we'll stay in queue. I'm not super high rated on this character in solo shuffle, so maybe we can get a solo shuffle, but we'll just kind of hop around in town, chilling. It's 24-26 split on the hero's talent. That's really crazy. That actually is a testament to how well Blizzard balanced the Shadow Priest hero talents and made them not just in terms of like win-loss like percentage balance, but also made both hero talents for Shadow Priest fun to play, appealing in different ways. So you got a lot of people trying both out. That's pretty cool. I think that is pretty rare for all the hero talents. Usually one is picked as like, oh, this is the most fun or better or whatever. And like, WoW players are all about just follow the herd, you know? It's like somebody has figured out the build, somebody's figured out the best in slot pieces, just follow it. Let's see, Matt, you're 100% positive you can easily learn a new class, even enough game knowledge. I'm younger than you. You play almost every single class. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I can get to 2400 on any class if I set my mind to it, you know? Um, I've done it with all the specs I've played so far, like in Druid. Like I did it as Balanced Druid, Resto Druid, ARGH Evoker, and Devastation Evoker. But I think like to achieve like like a true level of comfort where I feel like I actually really understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. I never really got to that point on any of those classes, even though I played them a fair amount during Dragonflight or previous seasons of War Within. And I think like what I like about Warlock is it actually, even though I feel like I know the class super well, about as well as anybody can, because I actually do a ton of PvP and PvE. I look at like I don't actually do any sims myself, but I look at like, you know, Warcraft logs, I look at combat logs, that kind of stuff. I like digging into that stuff. And even so, I think it still takes me at least like half of every season to really feel like I've figured out what works and what doesn't work. It's like it's a lot of effort, and I'll never achieve that same level of mastery over any other class. So it just seems like less appealing to me. I, I don't know. I think I'd rather just keep playing Warlock and like fine tune my build by like 0.1% rather than play a new class. You know, hard to explain. I believe that's why you get rank one. That you just want to play one spectrum whole exchange instead of pushing 2400. Yeah, I mean the thing is like we all have different goals, you know, and I just have fun with it. I mean I have fun playing a new class and just like jumping into a solo shuffle and just going 06. It's actually hilarious. I have no idea what buttons I'm pressing and whatever. It's actually fun because you learn it from scratch and you figure it out on your own. But the hardest part is leveling. That takes forever. 2400 is credits roll anyway if you're not going rank 1. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, and it's going to be 2300 next season. It's going to be like that's actually um, kind of yeah, it's really like all you need to like show that you've mastered a class. Honestly, it's not even that. It's like 2k. Like today I'd say 2k in any bracket is like that's like pretty top end. And you can get higher, yeah, with more and more time and practice if you like really push it, but um, yeah. In Remix, you can max level a tune in 2 hours. Yeah, yeah. Well, not me. I definitely can't. All right, we got a blitz. Finally, let's do it. Do I know about the dark fuse coat? Yeah, the dark fuse coat. Well, I don't know about the dark. I mean, the cool looking trench coat, like the Matrix type thing. Because like I have like some dark fuse rep, but I'm still pretty far off. I'm like revered, which means I'm halfway there. That's insane because I spent a lot of time digging through like trash piles in the Undermine. It's crazy. I spent like a lot of time in Undermine. I'm still barely there. That's crazy. So maybe someday I'll grind it out, but I don't know. I don't know how people did it. The grind soothes you. You know, maybe I should do that when I'm in queue. Not a bad idea. I'm gonna go ahead and close my I think I'm just gonna play NA at this point because um, EU queues are probably pretty slow right now, and I'm kind of like deathly afraid of hitting another lag spike or something. So let's just stick to something simple. NA queues. We're gonna do this. What is this? I'm playing demo. This is a 2600 game. We're facing Outlaw Rogue. That's poop. Okay, I'm gonna play. This is interesting. I don't remember making this build. I don't think this is a build I would normally run. I must have been playing around with stuff. Okay, this is okay. All right, I'm setting the base. Pretty sure that makes sense here. And that gives me a chance to just kind of chill, drink some Diet Coke because help me de-stress from my internet outage issues. Here in Europe to 1800 in pre-specs. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, Priest is going to be your jam. Just do it. Just commit. Shadow Priest is awesome. Holy Priest is awesome. Disc Priest is sometimes ridiculously awesome. Yoda lock lobby. That's funny. You turn your body off during boost? What? They didn't make transmogs you liked. You have 700 days played on 700 days? What do I have? Oh wait, this is not my main character. This one's gotta be just a few days or something. All right. So these guys are serious business. They came in Demon Hunter and some sort of rogue guy. Where'd he go? I don't know. Oh, he's over there. All right. I kind of used a lot of cooldowns there that I probably didn't need to use. Let me get the cooldown reset thing. I think this helps a little bit. Reset your cooldowns a little faster. You don't heal or tank? Oh yeah, I would never tank. I feel like tanking is, you're playing a totally different game than everyone else. Healing and DPS at least have something in common. Like when I raid, I can't think of anything worse than being a tank in a raid. Like it feels like your camera angle is all messed up. You're like so close to the boss, you can't see jack, and you make a mistake and it's done. You know, it's over. Although I have to say that like a lot of the raids nowadays are a lot more punishing for all specs, like all classes, because like at least at harder difficulties. I guess at lower difficulties it doesn't matter if you die or whatever. Wait, why are we double sitting here? Oh, actually, it's pretty smart to double sit. This guy's smart. That rogue is missing. But the what was I saying? Yeah, at lower difficulties, if you're a lazy or dead DPSer, it doesn't matter too much. But at higher difficulties, actually, like everybody needs to do like a bunch of mechanics well. I've noticed. It's kind of crazy. If you're even using this add-on called Silent CR, it hides your rank and you don't worry about it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think stuff like that is great. Anything to like lower the stress associated with queuing. You never want queuing to feel stressful. Very important. All right, where's this rogue? I don't know. He did. Let's see. You did like 3 blitz as disc in Dragonflight, and you kept forgetting to heal to the point you were top 3 in damage. Yeah, I think if I really like devoted myself to playing healer, I would play either Prez or disc. I just want to blast, just do like crazy damage. And I think preservation is actually really good at that. Lock was affliction. Yeah, affliction locks. I feel like affliction locks are very. It's like a very. It's easy to feel bad for affliction locks. I feel bad for affliction locks when I play affliction. It's so hard. It's really hard to like get anything done as an affliction lock. You tried learning Prez and War Within. You did a bunch of delves. Didn't stick. Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. Honestly, I sat there reading the abilities over and over again, and I was like, this is like physics, kind of like it's like space time. You have to have like a space time physics degree, whatever, like relativity. I don't know. It's like you have to rewind the damage. I don't know. That stuff was like beyond me. I could not figure it out. It's hard to, after 21 years as a DPS main, can't wrap your mindset around healing versus damage. Yeah. So I can wrap my mind around like a kind of a pure healing spec. So like I played Resto Druid some, and all I did was hot stuff. It didn't do anything else. No cyclones, anything. Just max healing, and that actually works okay on a healing spec like that. The problem is my UI is all messed up now, and I don't think I could heal because I don't see debuffs on my UI, and like that's like one of the most important things. We'll fix it in midnight, I'm sure. You like both priest healing specs. It's like spread this buff, do damage. Yeah. Yeah. Luv, if you feel like it'd make healing specs not DPS that triggers you. Yeah, I really should try healing again. I played like a couple lobbies as preservation evoker when I was on my like AUG devastation kick. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. But I think like it would be fun to figure out because it's very powerful. I think preservation evoker it seems like there's you have a lot of tools, a lot of playmaking ability. Because you have like interrupt and stuns and things like that. It's pretty cool. But maybe next year. I'll put that in my New Year's resolutions. You feel like it'd be better to make healing Oh, and back when you played, Locke had a lot of life leech. Yeah, it used to be a tank spec. Affliction was awesome. Affliction, Soul, Siphon Life, Soul Link. Gosh, so good. That's no longer the case. But in Midnight, we get some leech back. We get some like healing back. Yeah, this expansion. Yeah, we're paper. Just total glass cannon. You're like all in, just like try and blow them up before you blow up. And it doesn't feel like Warlock at all. So I think they're kind of like walking that back a little bit. So we'll see. I mean, I don't think we'll ever get Siphon Life Soul Link back again because I think it drove a lot of people crazy facing it, just facing a Warlock who could not die, which is awesome. But unfortunately, I don't think we'll get that back. But I do think we'll get something in between. Glass squirt gun. Yeah. My first gladiator as warlock, I got it in 2v2 back when it was possible to get in twos as Siphon Life Soul Link warlock playing with a rogue. Lock rogue 2v2. It was fun. I was bait. I would just never die. The rogue would eventually kill somebody. Actually, I do miss that like double DPS twos was like extremely viable. These days, it's like essentially not viable unless you severely outskill the other team. Like you have to play a million times better. Matt, rogue main, double DPS was your bread and butter. You actually kind of get bored healer DPS twos. Yeah, it definitely it's more exciting because like the double DPS team, they determine how fast that game goes. You know, they're the ones. It's on them to try and reset if they need to reset, and it's hard to reset sometimes. So all the challenging parts are like on the double DPS. So it's pretty fun. It's just that it's an uphill battle because I guess it's uphill because they removed so much self healing in the War Within that really like messed with a lot of classes that would have normally been pretty strong in double DPS situations. Stakes are higher. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. The stakes are higher. I feel like we were just talking about something. Oh yeah, I could be farming Dark Fuse rep. Can I even get to Dark Fuse? Yeah, on this character. Okay, let's do it. How do I farm Dark Fuse rep? Is it the trash? I dig for trash. I'm pretty sure that's it. Let's see. Yeah. So this character has not spent any time in the Undermine. I assume I still have access to all the same stuff. Right here.
Interesting.
Let's start. Start digging. You have to do scraps, but you got a strategy to make more per hour. I can save some hours. Oh, if it's complicated, then I'm not the kind of guy to min-max this sort of thing, I'll be honest. If it's simple, I'll do it, but I'm not good at following instructions. Let's just put it that way. Matt, in Shadowlands, you play double rogue to about 2300 your sub. Partner's assassination. Oh, double rogue. Oh yeah, that's pretty annoying. Chain sap into blind. Yeah, actually, I remember even in Dragonflight, Pinky and I would run into this double rogue team, and like they would fight us like one rogue at a time, while the other just healed up and reset. There was just no way to win. Like sooner or later, they just get through all our cooldowns, and like we just could not kill them because the rogues can always reset and heal up in stealth. That sounds pretty fun though. Shadowlands is very different. I mean, I didn't play very much of it. Just we just reactivated WoW right at the tail end of Shadowlands, and it sounds like it was. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, yeah. Had to be so mad. Worked every time. Yeah, I can imagine. I think rogues just historically are amazing at making everyone else mad. it's it's everything they do. It's just infuriating. Sap alone is pretty annoying. All right, all that for like 8 market research. Cool, cool. Uh, let's see. Where's the next scrap heap? Oh, you have a video of you one-shotting Pika. Okay, Louvre, let's see. The first thing is to buy the potion from the Dark Fuse vendor that doubles your token earned by creatures. You just do scraps with the group, and between 2 scraps, you can kill 3 to 4 elites in a certain location. That'll give you 8. Oh, I see. So you're like killing stuff in between scraps. That's actually a good point because like the scrap part, like you don't actually have to do the digging. You just have to be there just to loot the scraps at the end, right? All right, let's check out your video here. What is this? This is Shadowlands, you said? That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, I could hear the audio. I probably wasn't playing the audio on the stream, but I could hear it. That's pretty funny. Man, he was young then, huh? That was a while ago. The elites are in front of you. Yeah, you just have to be there. Yeah, yeah. I'm too lazy. I'm just gonna dig. But that's a good point. I think there's a lot of optimization there. I don't even know where the Dark Fuse vendor is too. Like I don't know even how to get that potion. I have to wow head it every time I want to turn in for Dark Fuse rep. Oh, yeah, oh, you're both mods in his channel. That's funny. Okay, 2700 game. Let's see. What do we got? We've got a lot of rogues. Hmm. Let's run Diabolist. And let's run AoE Fear. I'm gonna run this instead. Do I want Shadow Rift? I don't think so. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's do it. He healed you on your DH to about 2500 in threes. DH, DK, Residruid. Yeah, double melee. I don't know. That's like that sounds like a nightmare to face. Lived it. I was like, so long, but you had to adapt. Yeah. Honestly, I'm halfway there. It has taken forever because I've done a lot of trash piles. It just takes forever, and I've done a lot of just like running around killing all the rares and everything like that. Because I wanted to get the rep up to max quickly. Sometimes there's events that double your reputation undermine. Oh yeah, you know what? I've got like top hats and stuff. Oh shoot, am I farming something on this character that is market research warbound transferable? It is. Okay. Whew. All right, I was about to say. All right. It's like 200. Yeah, you need. That's when you put it that way, that sounds like a crazy amount of. Absolutely crazy. This is such a bad start, but that's okay. All right, just slow everybody down. Man, I can't tell what's going on. Holy moly. I could not cast a thing. That was very brutal. Furin, is the play on AF to go Grimoire and sack pet? If you're playing in Blitz, I usually sack pet. The NLT smoke. There's probably only AWC champ level streamers that you think are entertaining. Pika is 2 of them. Yeah, Pika is hilarious. Honestly, and he's like one of the. Oh my gosh. What did I just do? I just like walked over there and just died all alone. Yeah. Pika is like super funny, and he's not toxic at all. Like so many people at that level are just mega annoying and mega toxic, and he somehow is not at all. Yeah, he's got self-deprecating humility. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting murdered here. Fear? What am I doing? Okay, where are my healers? So we're playing for off cards, which is a little surprising to me because we have a really great team fight. But I should probably adapt instead of just continually running at the same card and dying without a healer. Because the thing about playing Warlock is you can't do stuff on your own in Blitz. Sadly, we're highly dependent on like having a healer nearby. Screw that guy outside here. Deflect. What can I do? I'm just gonna wall, and try not to die too fast. They have Fellord over here. Tyrant, just because it's a thing I can cast. Stun this guy. Dude, I think I can count on 2 hands the number of actual spells I've cast this entire game. Because I just like can't cast anything and I'm like dead half the time. I might have actually spent more time dead than alive in this lobby. It's kind of funny. At least I have AoE Fear, which is I'm not totally useless, you know? Alright, let's run this way. Slow this guy, slow this guy. Alright, get kicked in shadow so I can blast in my chaos ruination for no damage. 0 damage. Where's my pet? I don't know. AoE Fear? Wait, what's my goal here? So we have 4 people here, they have 5. So we're not going to take this. Okay, well now we have 5. That's just like, oh my gosh. What am I doing? Alright, Mr. Warrior, if you want to kill me, you gotta leave that area. Alright, AoE Fearing. What? Someone tried to kick my Feldon? Are you kidding me? What that means is somebody has me, like, just focused. Must be the warrior. If I literally press any button, he's gonna try and kick me. AoE Fear. Look, we can't win this cart, but we can mess them up enough to, like, slow down their dominance over the next cart. Slow this guy. Oh my gosh. That's done. Wait, if I can kill him there though. Nice. We get the cart. Fear that guy. Hopefully I don't die in here. Oh, I died in there. Shoot. It's okay. A new player expansion. Yeah. One of the reasons you sit in the stream because I'm chill. Yeah. You know, we try. We try to remain chill. Even when our internet is pooping on our heads. Just absolutely pooping out. We still try. You know what? I give up on lava. We've never taken it. Never will. Shoot. What? Did my AoE Fear literally not fear anybody? Were they all immune? That seems pretty improbable. I don't know how that happened. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, we're gonna take mid. And then... You know what's funny is I think, like... I'm not sure about this, but whatever. Here I am, AoE Fearing. Like, we can take this only if we can kill... Oh, no, there's no way now. Alright. Alright, I'm out of here. Okay. Bellord here. AoE stunning. Ha! Bull rushed him. I've completely given up on trying to kill anybody. I don't think that's gonna happen ever. I couldn't tell you why, but I don't think I'm helping. I think I'm doing no damage whatsoever. But I will AoE Fear on cooldown. Dang, we lost mid? That's pretty bad. Dude, I think those little stars that pop you up in the air, there's no DR with them, I think. So it's like you just get popped up and down constantly. It's annoying. So annoying. Alright, AoE Fearing. What is this guy doing here? This Felguard just chilling. Okay. Maybe we can kill somebody. That'd be crazy. Totally unprecedented for this game. Oh no, it's definitely not happening. Ugh. Alright. Stinky is most wholesome glad level streamer. Yeah, you know. Oh man. It's kind of funny because like a lot of times I'm streaming, my kids are actually just hanging out here. So gotta keep things you know, G-rated. They're just playing games. Alright, can I take this from a warrior and a DH? Why not? Oh, no way, I guess. No, there's no way. Alright. I was just trying to see if I could fear him out of it. But at least I kept four of them busy here. Alright, we lost. That was, it was almost a close game. But they took all three carts right at the end. That's pretty rough. Okay, Scarns. What's up? What's up? You tried out Dev Evoker instead of Demo. You got fully geared, and I have two-piece sets. Yeah, Dev is nuts. Yeah, once you go Dev, it's hard to go back. I've been there. It feels too easy to switch back to Demo. Yeah, it's okay. I will not take it personally if you find other classes easier and more fun to play, because that's what I was feeling when I was playing AUG and Dev. I was like, wow, what in the world? You're just like blasting people. The rotation is literally like 3 buttons, and you do an insane amount of damage, and you have mobility. It doesn't feel fair, right? Scarns, how do you AoE fear? You don't see that spell? Oh, so it's a it's a choice note here. You can either take Howl of Terror or Mortal Coil. So Mortal Coil is a single target disorient. It'll heal you actually quite a lot, but it's a 3-second single target disorient. Pretty nice. Howl of Terror also very nice, but especially nice in like a blitz that's really crowded blitz like that where you can multiple fear like on cooldown. As Diabolist, if you take Howl of Terror, get the Annihilan's Bellow talent over here too. It's a hero talent. It'll reduce the cooldown a lot and give you more range on your fear. And here's the super cool trick is if you fear while jumping, the range of your fear is larger by like a yard. It's so weird. Maybe even more than a yard. But if you're just standing like a normal person and fearing, You're not going to fear as many people. It's really weird. So every time you fear, you have to jump. That's the pro tip. That's actually true for a lot of AoE spells. Like uh like monk the monk AoE stun. I know that one you also have to jump when you do it because you'll have a greater range on it. Yeah, leg sweep, exactly. Yeah. Such a bizarre thing. But, you know, if you're howling, you're just like yelling at the top of your lungs, I'm sure jumping is going to help you yell even louder. So, why not? Oh my gosh, I fell. Hey, keep up. Pro jump tip from Blizzard. Yeah, it's like bunny hopping and WoW, basically. 2K demo, didn't even know about Halatar. Yeah, you don't need it. I actually run, so in solo shuffle, I usually run Coil because I usually play Soul Harvester. Because if you play Soul Harvester, you can't get the talent that increases your Halatar. Like here, let's see, what am I facing? 2 Rets. 2 Rets and 2 Locks. Okay. Um, Solo, uh, yeah, honestly, I just prefer Soul Harvester. I think I like it better. Let's do it. And then I usually go Coil with Soul Harvester. It's a lot easier to play. Pretty straightforward, actually. But Howl of Terror is very good in Blitz. And it's very good in, like, against certain melee comps when they don't have easy fear breaks. Because the Howl of Terror cooldown is pretty short. It's only 25 seconds. So like it saves you from having to cast a lot of fear yourself. So it's pretty nice. Oh, we overlapped there. What am I doing? All right. Fear that guy. Dude, I got that pinging Ret again. Holy cow. This is my 3rd time today I got this Ret Paladin on my team who just pings. This guy is crazy. He's been playing all day. My internet died and I came back and he's still playing. Alright, I interrupted the Searing Glare with my awesome little Fellord dude. I'm gonna dodge it. Oh, I didn't dodge it. Shoot. Man, I hate Searing Glare. But you know, as demo, Searing Glare is actually not that big a deal because you just keep casting. Because what you're doing is you're summoning imps. You're investing in your future, you know? In your future damage profile. You don't really care if you do it now or later, you know? Be this guy. It's a trinket from the priest. Refear. Oh my gosh, I canceled my kick. Or my my hand to Gul'dan. Whoops. Alright, we're just hanging in there. This feels like this game will never end. You know what happens? I think because I'm so used to playing like literally an absolute metric ton of Void Elf Warlock. It's what I'm not used to doing is like having to deal with spell pushback. So I think that's why sometimes I actually cancel my cast a little early because I expect it to be done just from practice. But it got pushed back a little bit by like getting punched by some dude. And it doesn't feel good, that's for sure. This feels very bad. Stun them. Stun this guy. Dude, this guy is spam pinging. Please stop. Alright, we wall. Dude. He makes me want to turn my gameplay sound effects to 0 because he's just so loud with his pings. Alright, here we are. I wonder if I should... What should I do? Let's play a Diabolist. Let's just keep mixing it up because I'm bored. Why not? They're both good. Gonna go ahead and open up with a fear there. I was kind of hoping to get the Druid too, but I probably should have waited a little longer for the Druid to pop out. Hit up the Cyclone. Bellord right here. This is actually great. My fear is almost up. AoE fear. Oh, shoot. I think let's mess up this Warlock this time. Hear this guy? Port. I don't think I need to wall here. It's a little tough call. That's lay on hands, I think, right? Oh, come on. No! Okay, well, you know what? I don't feel bad. I feel like if you ping that much, you're not allowed to win. You're just not allowed to win games. It's probably not that loud on the stream. It's much louder in my ears than it is on stream, I think. But that dude just keeps pinging like crazy. Reported for terrorism. I should. It is like, gosh. Like now I can play the game. Crazy. So he's running a succubus this time. I was like trying to fake his kick for a while and I didn't realize what was happening. Succubus, that's crazy. Hey, we fear that guy. Fear the... Oh, nice, we got it. Got the bubble and the trinket. Dang it, I thought I had reflect. I was trying to reflect his clone. So sad. Oh, come on. That's twice now I've had a pally die without bubbling. No. So sad. It's okay. I think that was actually, we were about to win that one. Garns, do I Grimoire, Felguard, Tyrant Spin to win early, or wait until CDs are blown? Oh, I think I usually blow it pretty early because it's a fair question. Sometimes I get delayed a lot just through sheer CC or pressure from the other team, and I can't like quite play the game I want to play. But you'll see, like I already popped my Grimoire Felguard out early, probably too early, honestly. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get my Tyrants out as soon as I can. Like he's just spam fearing. You know why? Because like he's afraid of me. That's why. But it doesn't matter. I still get a Tyrant out. I extended the life of a single imp. That's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know? You're just trying to apply some decent pressure. Gonna stun that guy. Ooh, repentance. Crazy. Check it out, whatever. Fear the healer. AoE fear. So I think that we're just kind of digging in for the long haul. It's going to be a nice long game. Gotta say, this Warlock has a very annoying playstyle, which is usually a good thing. I'll fear this guy. I faked both kicks. That's pretty good. But you can see like this is a long game. Now the reason why I popped my Grimoire Felguard super early is because of this situation here, which is like I get 2 Felguards. I get my next one's already up. You know, I cast my next Felguard, start getting ready, get a port, get a safe Tyrant, interrupt the healer, fake the kick, switch targets here. There's a Paints up. So I just start hitting the Warlock again. Hit this guy. Basically hit whoever's available. AoE fearing him. Interrupt the healer again. Fear the healer. This is a lot of pressure. I probably should chase. I think we can just get away with hitting this guy. Yeah, there we go. I think that was like pretty textbook play towards the second half of that game. And that's all possible because I got 2 rounds of cooldowns. So if you hold your first round of cooldowns a little too long, then you fall behind when your 2-minute cooldown should be up. Because if your opponents are spending their cooldowns aggressively, then their 2-minute go will be up before yours, and that'll put you at a huge disadvantage. So generally speaking, you want to send your stuff early if you can. You're not trying to get a kill. I mean, if you do get one, that's great, but usually you're kind of just trying to make sure you're ready for round 2 of your cooldowns. Galaxy Smoke. If Devastation got Perma Visage, you'd probably never play another class. Yeah, Devastation is pretty awesome. I don't blame anybody for playing that. It feels great, you know, to play Devastation of him. Oh, why did I reflect that? I can't reflect the series there. Alright, here we go. These guys are like super mega stunned. focusing me instead of the affliction, which is cool. I don't know. I think that's good for us. AoE Fearing, Fear the Healer, fake the kicks, interrupt the healer. Alright, we've got a good fear. Here we go. This guy's gonna get one shot. Bam! Oh no, I didn't crit. With Infernal Bolt, you're always just praying for a random crit. That's how you win. Fearing. Let's start blasting both of them. I don't think either one has bubbled yet. So in that case, we're just trying to like kind of make sure we don't fall behind in cooldowns. Interrupt the healer. Alright, I think I wall here. We just go for the kill. AoE Fear. Fear the healer. Oh no, he went tree form. It's okay. Port. Hellstone. I'll be honest, that's kind of wacky that they focused on me instead of the affliction. And I still did as much damage as the affliction. The affliction was basically free casting. Oh well, works out. Let's see, Luv, farming a beautiful transmog to look like a lizard is why nobody plays Evoker. Yeah, it's hard to farm transmogs and just end up with a lizard, huh? Alright. Let's get AoE Fear off right at the bat. Fear that guy. Let's get a pretty... Oh, now they're switching their target. They're going on the affliction, which I think is... Oh, they went on... Not the affliction, the druid. They just killed him. What? Alright, that's unexpected. Whatever. Double ret. Nonsense. Just is what it is. Okay, I think I played a lot of demo. Let's play something else now. Let's play some Destro. Destro or... Yeah, I haven't played any Destro today. I'm still in queue for a demo game, but we'll play a little bit of everything. Alright, let's go back to our synthwave. It's very relaxing. Relaxing vibes for a Friday night. Still unwinding from the crazy stress fest of trying to fix the internet when I didn't do anything. I didn't fix it. It just started working again, by the way. Didn't do a thing. Hey Pack, welcome back. Fix lag? Yeah, I did fix it with great effort. I basically just kept rebooting everything until I think Spectrum Internet just started working again, is basically what happened. I didn't do anything. Yeah, it was super annoying. My internet has been pretty spotty lately, even for like, because I work from home, so like even jumping on Zoom calls and stuff, sometimes I've been a little laggy lately, which is weird because my internet should be good enough to run crazy, whatever. I have like gigabit internet, right? Lou, if you can give 100 gold to the NPC near Scrap so he can help you digging. Oh, I mean, this is just one of those things that I've been like idly working on for, I guess, a year now. Holy cow. I don't know. When did Undermine come out? It's been a while. But I just like might as well, Might as well. Pack, you mean you didn't reconfigure and reprogram your whole setup? Yeah. I rewired everything I hooked everything up to the telephone pole or whatever, wherever the internet comes from. I don't know these days, to be honest. Does it come from underground? Are cables underground? I don't know. I don't know anything about internet, except that I expect it to work. When I was younger, I expected internet not to work at all, and it was like horrible, totally unreliable. But now it's like, if it's not working 24/7, 365, it feels like I've been cheated in some way. Fiber optics are. No, I was using AT&T fiber for a while, but there were like a bunch of like outages. Basically, like every month or every few weeks, there would be an outage because apparently there's like a lot of people trying to steal fiber optic cables or something because they want the copper. Apparently the copper is very valuable, and like so they just like steal all the cables, and everybody in the whole like neighborhood would just lose internet. So at some point I was like, okay, screw AT&T fiber. Then I went over to Spectrum internet, and it's been a little better. Sometimes like doesn't work. I don't know. I don't know. It does make like something like satellite internet seem a little bit more interesting, but I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, how did I didn't mean to kill that guy. Sorry, whoever that was. Oh, okay, we got a keep up. Matt, that's how dumb the tweakers are. There isn't copper in them. Yeah, I don't know. I made up the copper thing. I'm not sure, but whoever it was definitely stealing something repeatedly. Because like AT&T started putting out like a bounty. They were they're like, I don't remember how much. It wasn't much. It was like they're like, we'll give you $500. Something very low for information on the thieves. But I don't know what they were stealing. What can you steal from a fiber optic line? Yeah, fiber is like made of like some sort of glass or something, or is it just plastic? I don't know. All right, let's see. I reloaded my UI. I'm going to play. I think this is Destro, if this ever loads. Uh-oh, I've got a weird. Is it loading? Oh my gosh, game started. Here we are. That's super annoying. What spec am I? Dude, I have Shadow Rift. That's not gonna help. This is very bad. Dang it. So laggy, or so buggy. This is extremely annoying. trinket, whatever. Let's try and just get some damage going here. Wait, what spec am I? Why do I not have Malevolence keybound? All right, let's try that again. let's get our build back. Hellcaller. Okay, I definitely don't need Shadow Rift. I need Nether Ward. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I probably didn't have health stones either. All right. Solid. What is the stream streak that keeps popping up? Oh, I don't know, but you're on a 10 stream streak. That's insane. That's crazy. The more you're near to 500, oh, it gives you more if you click. So click on the robot, makes your dig faster. Yeah, I should do that. But it's like, do I really want to pay some robot to dig for me? I can do it by myself. Dude, why am I dying so fast? That's insane. That seems insane. But I also, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? All right. Scarns, you can't hear the synthwave? Oh yeah, so YouTube doesn't let me play music, so I only play music through my Twitch stream. And YouTube is just my voice, so I hope you like it. If you want to hear music too, you can tune into Twitch, but, you know, whichever's fine, whatever you prefer. I don't really want to hit this guy, but I will if I must. Okay, let's fear this guy. Start over. Let's get back into home base. Dude, that DK is actually pretty fast at kicking. Interrupt the healer? This might be a kill, if I can get over there. No, that's a Emerald Communion. There we go. That was super close. I walled a little bit late, but man, that DK really, really was annoying. Just kept me super slow, kept kicking. I guess he did normal DK things. Louvre, late games? Yeah. In your opinion, it's better to just have voice without music? Makes it more chill? Yeah, I don't know. I feel a little, I think I've gotten so used to playing a little bit of music. So when I play just by myself, I actually often don't play with any music. But I think like people generally seem to like it with music, but I don't know. Who knows? Okay, double coil. I think I'm like out of practice. I haven't played a lot of Destro. I feel like when I don't play something for even just a couple days, it feels like it's a totally foreign concept to me at this point. Like I can't play at all. They got the wall here. Double coil. Fake the kick. I have to fake super fast because he's like such a fast kicker. Got him. Trinketed a super short coil in order to use my Ritual of Ruin. Alright. That was a it's actually kind of funny to have two Destro locks in the same game because it's like anybody can blow up so quickly. It's so, yeah, I don't know. It's such a like a you just roll the dice every couple seconds. Now there's two Destro locks. What are they gonna do? It's a lot of chaos bolts they gotta shut down. I don't know. One of us is gonna have more fun than the other. I don't know which lock. Probably he is gonna have more fun because I'm just running out into the mid. So, as this is where I belong. All right, fake the kick, blasting away. Interrupt the healer. Double coil. This is like so much pressure. What? Feign death? Are you kidding me? Alright, fear the healer. Oh shoot, he stole my fear. That's not good. Gonna have to stun him. Oh, I missed I missed the bull rush. Silenced. Ugh. Alright, blasting. Oh my gosh. Did we get him? So many chaos bolts. We got him. Matt, you love when you're on your rogue and you get a Destro on your team, you just lock down the healer and let the Destro pop. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, Destro feels like it's horrible to play in threes except when you have a rogue. Or something like a rogue that can like just buy you some time. Or another Destro, two Destros, you know? Like they went on that Destro, so this Destro was able to blast. This time they're probably going to go on me, you know? That's usually what happens. Oh my gosh, he left. What? That's so annoying. Alright, whatever, he left. I think that DK was not having it. Was not enjoying it. I think DK is actually decent into that lobby. DK's not bad against Destro. Yeah, I guess I'll keep his Destro again. Whatever. Double Destro as a healer, that nightmare. Oh yeah, you can't really heal through that. It's like you have to play. You've got to shut down one of the Destros basically the entire game. Pack, you got to try double Destro one of these days. Yeah, that'd be fun. It's hilarious, honestly. It's not that good, to be clear. It's actually quite easy to shut down one or both Destros, but it's pretty fun. DK's upset. Yeah, yeah, he's like built to fight casters. You had fun playing double demo. Double demo twos. That sounds a nightmare. He's already playing Lock? Yeah. Feign Death is... Yeah, Feign Death is so annoying. I agree, Matt. it is one of the most annoying abilities in the game. And I don't know what the cooldown is, but it feels like it's pretty short. Let me reload my UI. Create Pretender. Hey, Stinky, do you always build up a certain number of imps before you go? Oh no, so I don't. I basically wing it. When I'm playing PvE, totally different. Yes, you have to have a perfect rotation every time if you can. PvP, you kind of just do what you can, you know? You're never going to have a perfect rotation. So you just kind of like do the best you can. It's like sometimes I'll just like summon a tyrant, you know, with like he doesn't even upgrade anything just to like just for the pressure. Just because like other people will play more defensively if you pull the tyrant out, you know? Which doesn't make any sense because like but they have no way of knowing how many imps you have and like how many dreadstalkers you have, that kind of stuff. They just assume if you cast tyrant you're like going. I think what's more important is like don't let your cooldown sit for too long. Because if your cooldown sits for too long, you're losing momentum both then and later. Like you have to, if a team is using their cooldowns more often than the other, they're gonna win like 90% of the time. So you really can't play around with perfect rotations. Okay, I'm gonna try and go mid. Well, I'm gonna scope out mid. We'll see. I don't know how many people are doing this. I think I forgot to summon a pet. I have the wrong pet. Oh, well, whatever. I've got a pet. It's just not a really good Felguard. That's okay. Millie, as a fresh lock, you need so much help. Ah, you don't need help. You just need, it's just practice. What I need is a pet. Alright, now that I have a pet, I feel a little bit better about this. Wait, do I not have AoE Fear? What do I have? I don't think I did a whole lot of checking on my build before I just dived into this blitz. If I can get the AoE Fear here. Nice, AoE Fear. What? He kicked me? How dare he? Kicked again? What is this? Wait. He tricked me. This is not up yet. Alright, got the cooldown reset. I had to like sit there because this guy was trying to take it. Alright. Got him. Blew him up. Fear this guy. Stun him. Take the market. Alright. Crushed him. Wait, are we Horde or Alliance? We're Alliance. Okay, it's a pretty even game. But feels good to win the 2v2. Not even close, too. Alright. Now what? Now what? We just chill. This guy, since this guy's staying, like I'm sure his monk buddy will be back, and so just try and do some damage. Keep him occupied. There he is. I don't want to use any cooldowns here. Oh, my healer's still here. Nice. got another cooldown reset. They are super screwed. I'm just gonna send another Felguard. All my pets. This guy. I totally whiffed my thing. Fear the dude. Send this again. Stun them again. Fear the healer. I missed all my abilities. I'll be honest. That didn't work out too hot. Might still get it, but nah. Dang it. I definitely could have played that better. I'm pretty sure I could have killed him. I feel like I've been in the air so frequently here that's like very infuriating. Okay, wall. Okay, we get the reset. Dang it, this is never gonna end. Stun the healer, maybe? Fear the healer? Oh, he got the swap. Can we kill him? Please die. No, chaos locked. Dang. He also hasn't even used any mana. It seems really hard to deal with. Dang it, why couldn't I cap it? Something was hitting me. What do I do here? I think I have to do some play around CC or something, but let's not fear them at all. Let's just eat kicks, just not fear them. Keep damage rolling. I think they're both off fear DR in about 3 seconds here. So, fear. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was probably like 0.1 seconds from it. That's so annoying. Now he's got all these little pets. It's going to be really hard to do that AoE fear thing again. All right, well, I think we might have still won this game, but not. I definitely could have taken market more, right? There must have been opportunities. I was like literally 0.1 seconds from taking it earlier. I also got like, when I get that many resets and I don't take the flag, it's actually pretty bad. Nice. Okay, we got it. Whew. I mean, the game's over, but at least we got it twice. You know what? I'll take it. All right. That is a huge victory. Played market. I feel like, look at the damage dealt. We like doubled that monk's damage. Still only killed him once. Maybe twice? Maybe twice. Once or twice. Crazy. That's actually exhausting. When you get a market matchup like that, it's super fun because it's like, it's non-stop, right? You're like just doing nothing but fighting over a node. And if you, it's like very clearly you win or lose, you know? Or go even. We clearly won there. It doesn't mean you win the game, but it actually helps a lot. Market is very centrally located. It's like really messes up the other team when you like it's I don't know why. I don't know if it's a morale thing or something, but like it definitely is a huge advantage when you can take market. So that's actually one of the maps where I think demo can carry pretty hard just by playing market. Because we beat every 2v2, I think. I don't think there's like I mean I don't think there is a matchup that's not doable for Demolock in market, I believe. I've never encountered it. All right, let's see. What am I doing? We're sitting in queue. I'm not going to be up super late, but I think it's only 10:30, and I kind of want to make up some ground because I couldn't stream earlier. Silly internet. Just shoveling trash. That's what we do. That's how we roll. That guy's struggling to kill slimes. He's like barely living. Uh, Milixis, hey. Let's see. Do you must have a macro list? Yeah. So if you type !Discord, you can join my Discord, and I've got like all my macros and add-ons and all that stuff there. But I don't use a ton of macros. My macros are pretty. I'd say they're pretty basic. They're definitely not like. I'm not a tech person. Let's just say that. I use focus target macros and I use some very basic other stuff, but nothing too fancy. It's actually going to be pretty interesting because in Midnight, like the next expansion, there's going to be everyone's going to be like figuring out new add-on approaches and stuff. It's going to be fun. But right now, I've got like a handful of add-ons. They're mostly like cosmetic. I don't think they're super fancy either. Everyone uses the same like add-ons honestly in PvP. Bigum. Swifty one-shot macro. Yeah. Have Warlocks ever had a one-shot macro? I don't think so. Or I can't I can't think of, I mean, I might have missed an expansion where they did, but it feels like Warlocks have never had that. I mean, Chaos Bolt's one-shot combo is not, it's never been like a one-shot. It's like you cast 3 Chaos Bolts and then kill somebody, you know? It's not like a true one-shot. Shadowlands AF? Don't think it was a macro. Oh, actually, that's right. Shadowlands had like some special like bolts, decimating bolt, right? Something like that. Then it would do like a ton of damage or something. I don't know. Death Bolt? Oh yeah, Death Bolt. Yeah, that's the one. It was definitely bugged. I think I remember there was like a time in Dragonflight where it was bugged and people would, I think it was like you get some sort of, you like do damage to like a critter in like a low level zone where you do like, you know, 100 million damage to them. Yeah, it was one-shotting people. I was on the receiving end of that. I was like, what just happened to me? Yeah, those bugs are so funny. Go into a random BG, take Berserk, Macro Burst, Saltwater Potion. Yeah, I've never used them. I gather saltwater potions, and I have never ever used them. Because I just don't play random BGs anymore. Alright, where's the next trash pile? Show me. Red had a one-shot burst in Shadowlands 2. That was annoying. They with 10 judgments. You know, everything I hear about Shadowlands makes me pretty glad that I missed that expansion. It's like all the lore people hated it because the story was terrible. And it kind of like messed up the story of prior expansions, you know? And then PvE people hated it because you had to grind a ton of reputation in like a very painful way. Something like that. I don't know exactly. But yeah, I missed it. Missed all that fun. Yeah, Pinky and I just like picked up WoW again during the tail end of Shadowlands. It was already kind of like, it might have been like right before preseason for Dragonflight. So it was kind of wacky. Like all the like abilities were all messed up and everything. It was pretty fun. From a casual perspective, Shadowlands was fine. Matt, Shadowlands was insane. You go on your enhance, go into a skirmish, tell the other person to stay in the starting room, drop the totem, and double kill the other team in the opener. That's awesome. You miss running laps around Ouroboros. All the zones were so depressing. Even the Night Elf-ish zone, Ardenweald, was kind of like weird and blue. Didn't like it as much as I usually like those types of zones in these expansions. Louv, for some reasons you liked Shadowlands. The zones and stuff were great. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan. I didn't like vampire stuff, like the Revendreth. I definitely did not like Maldraxxus. I don't like dark zones. I thought Bastion was kind of cool. It was called Bastion, right? The one with the angels. But it kind of hurts my eyes. Like I kind of hate getting that arena because it's so bright. Especially at night. It kind of like, it's really painful, but I thought that zone was pretty cool. You have good MMO-esque memories from Shadowlands. It's when you met a lot of people you play with now. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I didn't have it. There was no social aspect for me. And that was before Solo Shuffle. So I was kind of just like playing with my wife very casually. Honestly, my life would probably be like better and healthier if there were no solo shuffle and blitz. I'd play like a total casual. Just do twos with my wife and then we just chill, you know? But instead I'm like grinding solo shuffle and blitz until the end of time. So, is that a good thing? I'm not sure. I'm enjoying it, but I know it's like deeply unhealthy. Okay, Matt, you hadn't been playing WoW from the end of MOP until 2020. It went, yeah. I missed a little bit more than that, but around the same kind of region of time. It's like I missed MOP, I missed Draenor, all that stuff until the tail end of Shadowlands. I didn't play WoW during lockdown. I bet it would have been fun. Dude, lockdown was insane. That was that was wacky. Such a like a surreal time. The house would be filled with you and your wife's laughter instead. Zach Jojo, how dare you? Yes, you're right. We'd be having the time of our lives. I would just be playing League of Legends or something else. I'd do something else horrible with my time too. There's no fixing that. Where is the? Oh, here, Shadow. Yeah, Soul Shuffle. Let's see. Oh, I'm on the wrong end of a town. Got to get over there for the trash heap. Classic during lockdown was a ton of fun. Oh, did they have Classic then? That was like the first iteration of Classic. I think was probably pretty cool. Now that they constantly have like some sort of Classic mode, it's like that novelty is worn off, right? Did Vanna ever ask if I was that guy? Oh, like that, like some famous warlock from before? No, he never did. I'm not that guy. Whoever that guy was, I forget. Virus or something. Um, it's not me. Let's see, Matt. Your friend started streaming in lockdown, so you watched Twitch for the first time. Yeah. New WoW X-Pack. Yeah, I didn't start watching Twitch until Dragonflight because I was like trying to find more, tr just trying to like learn more about warlocks, honestly. I mean, I was like a decent warlock, but I wasn't. I was kind of curious about like who else is out there, and that's when I kind of discovered Twitch and Peekaboo and all of them. It's fun. Also, AWC. Actually, yeah, AWC was a nice like intro to it too. Because like I've been watching AWC since Dragonfly too. All right, let's see. Hellcaller. What? Yeah, Hellcaller. Oh yeah, my build should be the same. Wait, is this the same? This is like what? This is like the same exact thing we just did. Double desk. What in the world again? All right, I need to queue something else. I guess it's this time we don't have the DK. He has left us. Alright, this is super annoying. I'm gonna sit this, we're good. He AoE feared nothing, because that was Cyclone. Heal my pet real quick, double coil. Dude, this is insane. It's insanely annoying. I feel like I'm playing so badly here. Dude, I am not doing hot here. think I'm super dead here. All right. Let's rethink our life choices there. So what happened there is we pushed in on their side, and they never had to leave their pillar. So we just eventually lost because we couldn't do damage, and they had all the like positioning advantage. So this time I'm gonna set up a little differently. Yeah, I started thinking about that, Zach, killing the succubus. I think that might have been a better idea to pressure that a little bit. The positioning was just like a nightmare. So I played super aggro, just trying to get like some cooldowns there. We got his bubble. I think I said this, and then make sure we have dots on everything. So this time we're on them, but their healer is playing a little bit more scared. And if he's not, then I'm gonna blast him. Oh, I'm dead. Wow. Ugh. Die. Alright, interrupt the Chaos Bolt. Another Tyrant. I think I interrupted it. We're grinding them down, slowly but surely. Alright, that was... Oh my gosh, we had that lock low for like 2 hours. Insane. Gosh, why couldn't I finish him earlier? I feel like I'm doing something just fundamentally wrong. It feels so awkward. But, I mean, it felt like we were winning that whole round. It's just like, why did it feel like it was impossible to close it out? I also don't know how to play against Succubus very well. It's not that many people use it. This guy's using it pretty well. Oh boy. I have no dots, nothing. Uh-oh. I've got a line of sight here. What is the cooldown on Dispel? Why does it feel like this priest has Dispel available at all times? So here is a huge advantage. We positioned ourselves quite nicely in between the hunter and the dang, his turtle. I was trying to kill him before he could turtle, but I actually didn't count my Ritual of Ruin very well. So I used my quick one first, which is bad. Oh shit, I missed my kick. That's not good. Oh boy. Dang. That was actually pretty close. I got a little aggro. I think I don't know. I think there's one major difference between these two healers, and it's actually the dispels. I'm realizing. I bet they're I wonder, are defensive dispels for healers on the same cooldown no matter what healer they are? I wonder if they are. Because like this guy is dispelling on cooldown, and it is just infuriating. It's hard to describe how infuriating it is, but it is like oh my gosh, I have to reapply again. It really slows down my goes, that's for sure. All right, fake the kicks. Got the I got the double coil. This is a lot of pressure. They port here. Alright. Double coil, lasting. Interrupt the chaos bolt. At the wall here. Might be dead still. Nice swap. The healer. Oh, I see. Shoot, we're 2v3. I was like, why is this so hard? All of a sudden, that dude is disconnected. I see. Well, he's back, so maybe we're all good now. Ah, dang it, we couldn't recover. So sad. Yeah, I guess the Druid DC'd for a while. That's too bad. Unpeelable. What's up, Stinky? It's peeled. Hey, how's it going again? How are you doing? Oh, I missed a lot of chat here. Sorry. But I hope everything is well. Oh, we're talking about how we got to Twitch. Yeah. Dude, it's crazy. Oh my gosh, what did I just press? Whoops. Twitch is like ridiculously fun. I don't like social media much. So I feel like Twitch is just the right blend of like you chat, but it's not like obnoxious social media kind of stuff. Like I don't like TikTok and everything like that. But that's just because I'm an old fart and I'm not cool, you know. Oh shoot! What did I do? Missed my kick on Wrath. Is there good coil? It's pretty far afield. You're the healer. Ah shoot, I should have walled. Okay, well, they almost killed me, but that left my other Destro to blast away, so that worked out. Lou, so chill, mood doesn't change when you lose a round. Yeah, I like to tell people that, you know what, it's just, you get older, you get calmer, and also, I've played so much Arena and Shuffle, it just, it's okay, you know? I've won and lost so many times, I'm totally jaded. I feel nothing. No, actually, I think it's fun. That's all it is. It's just like I'm having fun. If I play badly, I feel a little bad. But if I lose, that doesn't mean I played badly necessarily. It just means I got outplayed or something. You know, it's a cataclysm. The whole. Oh shoot! I was trying to get a bunch of shards off his treants and stuff. Whoa! I was not in range to stun that guy. It's crazy. I think I eat this. I eat this clone. Double coil into fear. Good to know he bubbled. Let's just retreat for a second. Put my port over here. A little bit more defensive. Whoa, what the? Got some crazy burst. Dang, that was close. Double coil. Blast. I'm just trying to hit anything. This really feels like PvE. Just trying to hit anything. Spear him out of that. Infernal, blasting. All right. That was ridiculous. Okay. That Void Chaos guy is pretty good. Can definitely tell. Oh, I got Legend on this character. Cool, cool. I'm going to queue up again because I think it would be comical to get 2 or 3 double Destro lobbies in a row with this guy. But I think it's actually surprising that we got even 2 in a row. That's got to be rare. All right, let's see. Lube, oh man, Lube, you're the best. Thank you so much for gifting subs to, especially the like active chatters. I really appreciate that. And they do too. They don't have to watch these. What is Twitch advertising these days? I'm sure it's garbage, but sociopathic gaming. Yeah, exactly. uh, Margoon. Oh, thank you for subbing with Prime. Thank you so much, everybody. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I hope I'm entertaining. I feel like I was on a roll, and then my internet went out for like an hour or two, and it was so frustrating. Now I feel tired, which is so sad. But so I'm gonna stream probably another hour, and then probably try and get some sleep. And then tomorrow's like totally off. Kids will probably play a little too many video games, I suppose, by the end of the day. But that's kind of how Saturdays are, and I'll play a lot. I'll stream. I will beg Spectrum to give me solid, reliable internet, but I'll be on tomorrow for sure. Fridays and Saturdays have been pretty consistent for me lately, so. Fearon, you have upgraded Twitch with no ads? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know they were like advertising that. I don't think I've seen that, or I haven't gotten it, so I'm not sure. It's like you pay just like a flat amount per month or something. You're not hairy as a man, but you'll take it. Giving a sub because they're free, chill, and cool content. Yeah, you know what? I'm trying to keep things cool and chill, and I will. I don't know how many videos I can make. I think it takes a lot out of me, but I'm gonna try and do one every 2 weeks is the goal. I think I can stick to that. But my main goal is to get prepped for midnight so that I can hit the ground running with full guides as much as possible. I mean, as early as possible into the next expansion. So the beta lands on Tuesday, so we will play around with the beta, assuming I can figure out how to make it work, and that'll be fun because I think there's a lot of stuff to check out in midnight. We got to figure out the builds for one. But we also have to figure out the add-ons and stuff. I mean, there's no add-ons, so we have to build our own UI around the cooldown manager and all that stuff. And so that'll be kind of a fun little experiment. You'll watch all this? Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. You know, so I started streaming on Twitch only because I was like, this is a free place for me to just record VODs of my own gameplay. So I was like, I want to see my own gameplay and try and get better and whatever. And it just kind of like picked up from there. A couple people randomly started tuning in, and then I realized that there was a lot of people who might be interested in seeing a guide. All right. Hunter's getting that one. That guy's getting that one. Cool, cool. All right. What am I doing? Where are they? There's this guy over here. Wait, what's back mine? Oh, I'm Diabolist. Whoops. Alright, so I already wasted my AoE fear. That would be really handy right now. That's for sure. Where's my pet? So this is why demo is so frustrating on this map. This is the absolute least favorite map of every demo lock. Has to be. It's just like, you cannot find your own pet, ever. Wait, I started switching target too soon. Oh, there we go. Stun this guy. If I kill a healer, that's huge. Die. Nope. Didn't get him. Okay. What I should do is get that orb, but like, I can't move my character. Okay, good. Somebody else got it. Fear the healer. Try and just blow this guy up. Oh my gosh, that cocoon. Crazy. Alright, whatever. I'm done running around like an idiot. I'm gonna plant my feet. So what demo does best on this map is simply planting your feet in the middle and doing as much damage as you can, because if you're jumping around everywhere, like, you just do nothing. It's so horrible. I think I make that point a lot on this map. This is probably the map that I complain the most about. Even though it's a perfectly fun map, you have a lot of fun games and like close games. But there's just something about it. Okay. What am I doing? Are we Horde? We're Horde. Alright. Bell Lord there. Where's that hunter? There he is. Blast him. AoE fear. Whoa, did that guy just disappear in one shot? So, the reason why I'm not chasing after that lock is my pets would just be so useless if I go upstairs. So I'm just trying to wait for him to come down here. Here we go. Now I can be useful. He's going to port right back up, but I'm going to stun him first. There we go. Got him. Just had to wait for him to come to me. Oh my gosh, this guy keeps getting away with 1 HP. Oh wait. Okay. Alright. Killed that guy. Nice. Let's go ahead and stun this guy. Should we just kill this guy too? Why not? No, kill that guy. Uh-oh. I'm getting out of here. That's enough. That's enough for now. Alright, port up. Now I kill this guy. Shoot. He figured it out. Stun him. Blow him up. There we go. Wow, what? Oh, okay, I was about to say he got one shot, but he just shadow belted. Oh, I must be tired. I feel like I'm like delirious. Ah! Oh my gosh. Dead. Let's see. Pack. The kids are gonna complain Dad is playing too many video games for him. Oh yeah. I'm a real role model, you know? Only the best. Forsaken, you think that's just lock in general? Yeah. I think Affliction and Destro are actually not bad on this map. It's demo that struggles because the pets. But actually, affliction is great at this map because affliction you just spam Curse of Exhaustion and you are doing a ton of damage and a ton of slows, and you can drop combat, which is crazy. Let's see. Pack, this map is amazing when you're not demo. Yeah, exactly. It's the demo thing. All right, I'm out of there. Oh, you know what I need is oh my gosh. I need health stones. Don't mind me. Uh-oh. Stun that guy. Uh-oh. Somebody cocoon me. I hope somebody has cocoon. Oh, cocoon. I knew it. Ooh, ouch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that guy's gonna kill me. Oh, Fearon. Oh yeah, good night, Fearon. Thanks for tuning in. I missed you. Sorry, but yeah. Sorry for the technical difficulties earlier. Pack, it's fun to get to one-shot flag carriers with a bolt. Oh yeah, it's a pretty awesome. Dots don't quite do it. I feel like it can be pretty hard to kill. Oh no, wait, they have 3 orbs. We gotta be careful here. Gotta get a kill here. Gotta get 2 kills here. All right. Nice. Oh, super nice. Uh-oh. Be careful here. More health stones just in case. Beard? What? Oh no. Just gotta play Ring Around the Rosie with this guy. I know what it's like to try and hit somebody who's running around in a circle. It's not easy. Got him. Alright, let's get those little shield thing here. I think that's game. Nice. We did it. Demonology. No problem. Matt, this map is literally why you don't play demo and blitz. It is super frustrating. The only time it's fun is when like you get to play it the way I did, which is like only maybe like 30% of the time. Usually you're running around doing nothing, but sometimes you actually get some healers who hang out in the middle like that time, and that's awesome. You get to like just blow people up over and over. Unpeelable. You just had a shuffle on your priest or shadow priest on the new arena map against DH Feral Ret. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Oh yes, yeah, 2 H pals with Searing Glare. Searing Glare is pretty insane. Does Searing Glare have a DR? Is blind does it DR? Like if 2 Rets Searing Glare you back to back? I don't actually know. It feels like it doesn't, but that would be pretty broken, I suppose. It probably DRs. It's gonna be so weird having if you can only get stunned twice every 18 seconds or whatever it is in midnight. That's gonna be a game changer. It's gonna feel pretty good. There are a lot of other changes that are gonna feel pretty bad for casters, but that one alone might make caster pretty strong at midnight. But there's just a few things that we're gonna have to figure out. Like interrupts seem like they're gonna be kind of OP. I'm not sure. You know, I've been just like chain queuing demo today. I think tomorrow we'll get some rest, and then tomorrow we'll play some Destro and Demo and AF. Honestly, AF in Blitz feels super fun. I think that's been the most fun queue I've been spamming over the last couple weeks. Why am I in this mount? Okay. Let's see, there's a trash can way up north. Let's go get it. I think this might be one of my favorite zones. It's one of my favorite zones, even though I don't like this style very much. Like I don't like steampunkish style that much. I mean, I think it's okay, but it's just like a really cool looking zone, and it's very well thought out in terms of like the layout and everything. Like I thought Koresh was super cool initially, but it feels so hollow at the end of it. It looks really nice, like Void theme art is just always cool, but man, it's like I think I spent maybe like 10% of the time in Koresh that I did in Undermine. Not even close. Luve can't wait to try the midnight beta. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so much fun. Actually, it might be horrible. I don't know. I've never played around on a beta realm, so it might be super buggy. I have no idea. Unpeelable. You don't know if it DRs, but you definitely got 2 in a row once. Oh yeah, you can definitely get 2 in a row. What I'm not sure is if the second one is shorter or not. I never tested that. There must be a DR. It'd probably be like super mega broken if it weren't. I mean, it's already broken. No doubt about that. Pack, no flying, you never go to Undermine. But like, I actually enjoy the car thing. So initially the car thing is terrible, because like, you can't really steer it very well. But once you get the upgrades for your steering thing, like you get the better steering wheel or whatever, I don't remember anymore. It's like brake pads or something. You can actually drive pretty fast and pretty accurately. And it's like a little bit fun. So actually, I had a lot of fun in Undermine. You'll force yourself not to not play much because you'll miss the hype of live release days. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do like storyline stuff. I definitely won't do. Wait, how does beta work? I thought beta is like you just log in, you're max level. Is it different? How does that work? I guess we'll find out on Tuesday. Maybe nobody knows. Because like I don't think they want to spoil the story, right? I'm pretty sure the story won't be fully implemented. I just kind of want to honestly, even if there's no active queues or anything, even if I can just like play around at a target dummy, that might be enough just to kind of get a feel for what specs are working. That's really what I want to do, is like sit at a target dummy, try a bunch of different spec combos, play around with my UI a little bit. But it's kind of hard to know what to expect until we have total clarity on what UI and add-on elements are actually going to be still working versus not. I'm still unclear on that. Blizzard keeps making it sound like they're going to try and support something, but all the add-on developers are saying like everything is broken. So I don't know. If everything is broken, that would be pretty bad. You've been digging for 30 hours here. You can't even hear the music. You know, I haven't played with in-game music in a long time. I would play with in-game music all the time if it would only load outside of arenas and stuff. But I really don't like having music, like in-game music in the arena and shuffles and stuff, because like it's just so distracting. But if I were just like an Undermine, I don't even know what the Undermine music sounds like. I bet it's cool. Is it like jazzy? But yeah, the amount of time I spent here, I bet I would hate that music too. Let's see, Milixis, you know, in your guide, you said it's a prio over rotation, but how do you normally open in solo? As Destro? As Destro, I open. It's actually pretty much the same every time. I will wither. If I can wither all three targets in solo shuffle, I'll wither all three, and then I will usually, like, if I'm trying to figure out positioning, I'll throw in a couple of shadow burns and what you call them, shadow burns and conflagrates because they're instant casts. And then if I find a good opportunity to AoE stun with Infernal, I will send my Infernal right then. Because like I want to send my Infernal pretty early, so I like wither 3 targets, get my Infernal out, and immediately start trying to just like, then I hit Malevolence, and then I just start to do damage, either with instant cast if I can't get precog or can't get away. If I can get a couple of Chaos Bolts, that's really good, but that's pretty much it. That's the opener. At that point, you're just simply trying to maintain Wither on as many targets as possible. Well, at least 3 targets, so you have a steady flow of shards, and then you're just Conflag, Shadow Burn, basically on cooldown. Throw out an Amp Curse every now and then. Try and Fear if you can. If they kick your Fear, then you start Chaos Bolting. And that's it. Rinse and repeat. You probably won't get a kill early on. Sometimes you get lucky and you do. But usually you're looking for the next 2-minute window. When your Infernal is back up, you're going to send it ASAP, hit Malevolence, and try and Chaos Bolt somebody. That's the key. Sleazy Noir Jazz. Oh, I like that description. Sleazy Noir Jazz. You like the music, but keep it on low? Yeah. I should listen to the music more. Just to get a... Because one of the great kind of like... A lot of our memories, you know, our best memories in life are like associated with music. And even in WoW, like I associate a lot of the old vanilla zones and stuff with the music from the game, and like it's actually kind of sad that I really do need to listen to the game music so that 10 years from now when I'm thinking about Undermine, it's like brings a tear to my eye, you know. But that won't happen at this point. Lube, you started WoW by collecting BattleNet, or battle pets and mounts like Hello Kitty girls. You got all the shit. You know, I didn't start collecting battle pets at all until I started sitting in solo shuffle queues for 20 minutes. That was actually this expansion. This expansion is the first time I actually started like collecting battle pets, like going out of my way, collecting around the world. I have a lot now. I have 1,300. It's not bad. That's not unique ones though. Unique ones I think is sub 1,000. Mounts, I'm a little short on mounts. I have 412, which is not too bad. All right, let me reload my UI. Yeah, but I like the pet battle stuff. There's some pretty cool like challenges with pet battles. Not that hard, but a little like pretty entertaining. in Mop. I think I had to go back to like some Mop Island to battle a bunch of dudes. All right, what is this? This is a 2700 2700 game. I'm playing demo. I've been playing a lot of Diabolist, which is probably fine here. I'll play Diabolist. Louvre, they should make a ladder for Battle Pets PvP so you can get glad. Do people do that? I think there's like a queuing option for it, but I don't like. Let me see. Yeah, find battle. I don't think I can do it when I'm in arena, but or in a blitz, but that's pretty cool. I don't know. How many people do that? Can you actually find a battle pretty consistently? Do they have MMR, like even hidden MMR, or is it just like random? Typo Master, hey. Oh, you just played a game with me? Nice. Was that the? Oh, you mean in Katmogu or whatever? Wait, Rothi Basin. Oh no, yeah, I probably lost the. Yeah, was it Temple of Katmogu? Yeah, I was just running around like a with a chicken with its head cut off, doing nothing. The rest of the team carried me. Okay, what's going on here? Shoot, I didn't read this. Demo to BS. Okay, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm making your demo log damage look really bad. No, only because you were probably playing the map properly. I was just like sitting in the middle, just firing away. I wasn't doing anything. Stun that guy. AoE Fear. Lay a port here just because I want to make sure I don't. So the reason why I'm targeting the healer is because he's dead set on trying to cap. And I want to make sure he can't just like do that. It's going to cause him to fall behind a little bit, which means I get to force him to use some cooldowns. Because he's falling a little behind every time he tries to cap. And here we go. Oh no, ready? Here we go. AoE Fear. Oh, never mind, that's not going to happen. Dang it. Is my UI messed up, or does this guy not have a trinket? I'll lay a gateway for this guy. Alright. Let's try and kill the DK. Because I don't think I'm going to kill this. I think this might be like a... This game might be kind of a lost cause. Dude, I got it. That's actually huge. That's extremely lucky. Alright, AoE Fearing. Wait, are we Horde or Alliance? We're Horde. Okay, so we're losing still. But feels pretty good. Kind of snuck in there. I mean, the monk definitely like did some shenanigans and messed that DK up, but still pretty lucky. What the? Alright, whatever. Alright, we just killed our healer at a really opportune time. That means now the biggest problem is that we have a lot of people passing through mid on our team. when we're winning already in mid. So the ideal thing is like they all do something else, but this is actually great. One reason why taking blacksmith is so huge is like the graveyard is right here. So sometimes people will res there, and it's a much shorter path to like gold mine or whatever, rather than starting at the spawn point or whatever nonsense. All right, let's make a new gateway over here. Where's that guy going? Who is that guy? Priest. So like it feels like from my perspective that we're crushing this game, but man, we are losing. So this priest he's like waiting for his buddy to return. Where's the DK, do you think? He's way over there. All right. If I just keep getting this uncontested, that's pretty good. Let's see, I need to split it from my pet, so he can't just AoE fear us both. Let's see. Typo Master, you had the single target Charhound spec too? Oh yeah. Peeling a ton CC? Yeah, you know, I think that's actually the thing to do. It's really hard to do any meaningful damage as demo unless you're like happen to be next to a healer that entire map. But that map is pretty poop for demo. There's not much you could do about that. Let's see, Pack. You haven't touched Pet Battle since the first couple days when they came. When did they come out? They've been around a while, right? I never played them at all, ever, until Dragonflight. And even in Dragonflight, I really wasn't doing it much. I was just kind of like sitting in queue for solo shuffle, and so I just do it in town a little bit, just collect some nearby pets, nothing too fancy. And then War Within, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get them all, and I went back to the old zones. I defeated a bunch of old masters, or whatever they're called. You have to like, that's like a whole achievement, a whole buttload of achievements you can get that way. Kata or Mop. Yeah. Type you can't get anywhere on that map. It slows the turtle. Oh yeah, it's not only are you slow, but it's like your pets are, they get so confused so that your pets are useless. They do no damage. I think I just stay here. I think this guy just keeps roaming around. Is the ideal scenario. I keep my pet over there so that if somebody tries to fear bomb me, I can send my pet in. Actually, let's set the pet here. This is a really close game. It's actually even, still completely even. Are we? I think we're a little bit ahead in terms of the timing, though. So that's actually hugely to our advantage if I can keep getting this node for free. Now, where we're lacking is we need to take. You know what I should have done? I should have run over there and thrown in a few spells at the farm, help out over there. But instead, it's now too late for me to go help. I have to wait for this to respawn. So let's try and get this. And then I'll probably run over there and try and help out over there. Let's see, where is everybody? That guy's up top. Those are good. There's, all right. Fine. Whatever. It's not good. We're definitely behind at this point. Let me see. Do I have eyes? Eyes on everybody? This guy's pretty close. I don't know. He's far. All right, I can ghost. Wait. I guess that guy could slow fall down if I'm not careful. Shoot. Oh, we lost. Did we lose? We're close. I don't think we lost yet. Okay, this is secured. Gold mine's up in 10 seconds and nobody else is over there to contest. I have to contest it. The problem is somebody has to get blacksmith. We're like so screwed. But if I don't contest this, oh no, there's no way. Yeah, that's game. Shoot. Close game. I think it was winnable. It's actually shocking to me that we lost when we won blacksmith. It just straight up won blacksmith like 3 times in the middle. Dang. What could I have done differently? There were definitely a few times where I just kind of stayed blacksmith to recap it when I probably should have been roaming around or something. But that happens. Really close game. Okay, let's see. Typo. The pets keep you in combat forever too? Yeah. Yes. I don't know why Blizzard hasn't fixed that yet. They must know something is not working properly, right? I did great in that BG. Yeah, I did okay. I mean, there were definitely times where I was sitting idle, right? Anytime you're kind of sitting around idle, sometimes it's the right thing to do, but sometimes it's like, that's like a very clear opportunity to be figuring out, okay, well, maybe I should have at least like roamed for 20 seconds. What I didn't do, I wasn't checking actively where everyone was. If I did that, then I probably could have found opportunities where it's like, okay, there's nobody who could have ninja'd the base. I could have left a little earlier and helped at farm a couple times, you know? Because that game came down to like basically one base, right? Just like a one base difference. So that's the sort of situation where even though I think I was doing my fair share at blacksmith, there's always more you can do. Probably, maybe. Some games you just can't win, you know. Sometimes, like I think like we just got gapped in a bunch of like different parts of the map, and sometimes you just can't overcome that. But that's why Blitz are not really valuable. Well, so Blitz is, there's a fair amount of RNG in Blitz. So you swear every time you go to help your team on another base, you get insulted for leaving your base when nothing's happening. Yeah. The thing is, so there's 2 things to unpack there. First is chatting is most people who chat in Blitz are toxic and just ignore it. So I try to read chat as little as possible because they're just gonna mess with my mentality. You know, I don't need that. Because like coordination is like only sometimes helpful. Usually it's mostly just toxicity. Second thing is Blitz definitely has a lot of oops, I just had like a little lag spike there. Blitz definitely has a lot of RNG. So there are a lot of games where it's just like the other team will have like a way better comp, or the other team just whatever reason like is just stronger than yours. It just happens. Those games you just can't do anything about, and that just is what it is. And it's easy to kind of write Blitz off because of that. Just think, oh, it's a low skill bracket and it's like doesn't matter. But just because like a fair number of games are like that, there's still a lot of skill expression in Blitz. It's just that there's only like probably like a third of the games are truly within your control, and like 2/3 of the games are like, you know, kind of like predetermined. But that's still plenty to kind of like have skill expression. And I think at higher ratings, it's actually pretty fun because like everyone has a general idea what they should do, and they have a general idea what the opponents are going to do. And so you start to see a little bit more creative gameplay. Like people are trying to like trick other people and stuff. That's pretty fun. So I think Blitz is actually a great bracket, but ultimately it is like, you know, you don't take it too seriously because then you'll just feel frustrated all the time. Hey Satriel. Yo, you were 20 out of 25 on Strategist, then you got mega trolled and dropped from 26 to 2200. MMR is at 2180. Just go in a new character or try and push back up. If you were 2600, you can get back there. I have fallen. I've gone on crazy loss streaks. It happens. It totally happens. It is actually extremely normal. I've lost like I couldn't even tell you so many, not directly in a row, but like within the span of a week, I've gone from 3200 or something like, or 3100 down to 2400 CR. So it's like a minus 700, something like that, in the course of a week. It was a pretty bad week, and it happens. It's just like I took a little break and I grinded it back. You know, that's just how you do it. It just there's not much you can do about it. You just kind of like accept it. You're like, okay, I just had a bad run, and then you queue up again later. You will get back there if you're good. Like the thing is, there's a lot of RNG, and sometimes you just get unlucky. You get bad. Like you have a lot of close games that you could have won, but you lost. You might think your team is trolling you, but ultimately, you know, it's just like that's just Blitz. Things happen, whatever. All right, let's hit this guy for now, but I want to hit I want to hit that guy over there. Bellord here. Make the kick. Wait, who's my healer? Oh, I see. AoE Fearing. We are blasting away. Faked another kick. Oh my gosh, I almost got one shot. That's crazy. That was a crazy, crazy hit. Let's stun this guy. No, don't stun that guy. Let's just port back. Where's my pet? My pet has been totally useless so far. Just completely absent. Hit this guy. Fear this guy. All right. Interrupt the healer. This might be a kill. We're nope, not quite. Fear the healer. Got it. All right, nice. Whew, close one. I think the rogue played pretty well there. He really shut down the healer like repeatedly. Hey, MN Soda, how's it going? Tuki, I'm just chilling on a Friday. Pinky has turned in for the night. I'm actually going to turn in soon. I'm pretty beat. Had technical difficulties, super annoying, could not get the internet to work, but now we're up and running. But I'm going to play a lot tomorrow, so we'll see. Luv, you still perform better in your Hunter and manage to lose. You don't think one player from a team can make a difference? So one player can make a difference, but only with significant effort. So like if you have a player who's like some of the top players in are so good in Blitz that like they actually can hard carry lower rated games. Now they can't hard carry by themselves like every game, and as they play higher, higher rated lobbies, they're gonna hard carry fewer and fewer games. That's just how it is. Gosh, I have the wall here? Or what? What is this? You're this guy. I think I'm just gonna keep hitting this. I really am doing no damage. They are simply shutting me down so badly. Just stun, silence, stun, stun, whatever. I'm gonna wall here. AoE fear here. Hanging out in this dome. Oh my gosh, just cannot survive this. I think that just boiled down to me. I didn't really find enough opportunities to get away and cast a couple spells. So I was like way behind on my imps and stuff. Lou, you gotta go? Yeah. Oh, thanks for watching, and thank you so much for all the gifts and the subs and stuff. I appreciate it, and I'll hopefully see you around soon. Satrio, thanks for the tip. Yeah. Do you think Frost Mage works well? So Frost Mage will always, unless they get a major like rework, Frost Mage right now is great in Blitz. Even if it's not that great in Shuffle, it's probably fine. It's just not like super strong right now. But it'll always be great in Blitz for the same reason that Rogues are always great in Blitz. Rogues could do basically no damage and they'd still be good at Blitz just because they have so much in their kit. Bellord here. Wow, this is not going well. I think this rogue is pretty annoying. He's good, but annoying. Alright, AoE Fearing. The thing about the Howlitaire is that it's random when it hits, and it only hits 5 targets, so sometimes you just only fear a bunch of pets and you don't get the what you're trying to get. You can actually kill this guy soon. He already cloaked. Fear the healer. It's a full fear. Interrupt the healer? I can't interrupt that, shoot. What in the world? What was that? That was like a crazy like animation. Yeah, see, like, I just tried to AoE fear, and I feared nothing. Just a bunch of pets. That might actually cost me the game. Did we get him? I think we got him. Like, it was like, I think we had a clear win condition once he cloaked pretty early. He wasn't even under a lot of pressure, but that saved us, because he has no defensive at that point. Let's see, Milixis. As a newish lock, would you say Hellcaller or Diabolist is easier to get down? Hellcaller or Destro is probably what I would recommend. Diabolist is a little more intuitive in the sense that it plays more like the way you expect Destro Warlock to play. It just feels like a Destro Warlock. You're casting Immolate and all this other stuff, but it's hard. It's a lot of casting, which can be hard to do when you're getting trained by a bunch of melee, getting interrupted by a bunch of people. So I think it's a little easier to just start playing Hellcaller, because a lot of your damage is in instant casts, and instant casts are always going to be easier to consistently play around. Oh boy. Alright, there's a cloak. I'm gonna gate as soon as he gets here. Okay, I can just AoE fear here. All right, we're in it. We're still in this game. Wall here. Fear the healer. We have a win condition here. Die. All right, we got him. All right. So far, so good. Pretty good actually. Mark's Hunter hits pretty hard. Let's see. Yeah. Mark's Assassin is probably not a bad combo. It's a lot of control, a lot of shutdown. Oh, what? Oh, it's like a bloodlust sound. Bellboard here. All right, got the fear on the healer. You might actually force a lot of cooldown. That's Cocoon, that's Cloak of Shadows. Anything can die now. Hurdle. Wow, we are way ahead. Super far ahead. Stun that guy. Oh shoot, that a late wall? That was a late wall. My bad. Oh my gosh. My health keeps chunking down to 0. Oh shoot, I think I'm dead. I feel like we were totally in control of that round. And then he chunked me for 90% of my HP. The priest swapped. And then the dude chunked me again for 90% of my HP. I don't know how you play around that. I needed more CC on the Marks Hunter because I think he just crit like insanely. Alright, let's stun this dude. Dude, those Void Blasts, they feel like they're super fast to me. Doesn't feel like they got nerfed at all. Interrupt the healer. This actually is a lot of damage, maybe? There's a swap. That's actually a super early swap. Nice, I think this is a kill. Alright. Oh, I see. So the monk healer was kind of dominating. It's kind of interesting. I didn't even notice that was happening. But yeah, actually, now that I think about it, the monk, he was a pretty strong healer. He was pretty good at like jumping in when he needed to CC, but mostly just playing pretty safe. Let's see if we get a quick queue, but actually we're getting close to midnight my time, and I'm pretty beat. Had a full work week, full work day. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to call it here and give my internet a rest overnight. I need sleep, but most importantly, my modem needs to sleep so that hopefully it all works tomorrow. But yeah, no, thank you everybody for tuning in. I apologize for the many technical difficulties earlier. Um, hopefully can stream tomorrow and have no issues. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Hope you had a great Friday, and I hope to catch you all soon. I'll probably try and record my next video. It'll be like a replay with commentary sometime middle of next week if I can. But all right, until then, I'll see you soon. Probably tomorrow. Peace.